What's up, YouTube? It's about time. We're finally coming to you. This is Little Ren.
This is the Manga Night.
And we are going to talk to you about an anime that has blown everybody's minds, and we have just waited till the end so that we can talk about the whole thing with you. It is Killer.
So, Killer took it by storm. Actually, I can't remember. You told me to watch this at first, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure when I found it, I was kind of drawn into I don't even know. Something drew me in. Someone must have told me about it. I was looking for something cool to watch, and I was just told everybody, this is fantastic. You have to watch it. The action kicks off immediately, and there are still people talking about it to this day.
And within the first 5 minutes of episode 1, I just saw a dude put on a uniform and some crazy Dragon Ball Z over the hill panty and stocking battle, and someone gets naked. I'm like, I think this is worth my 20 minutes a week.
And I
can do this.
I think that's what kind of drew me into was the fact that it was based off of the Gurren Lagann, the panty and stocking, yes, and both of those are, and Fooly Cooly. So when you see all those kind of together and you see them separately, you're like, okay, wait a minute, Fooly Cooly was crazy. Gurren Lagann was a little bit more tame, but and then panty and stocking.
Now you say that, the random nudity now makes perfect sense.
Of course, right. So, and like all the sexual innuendo that is just everywhere. Like,
speaking of random nudity, I've seen some naked anime, some Sekirays and Queen Blades in both seasons, and this thing makes both of them look like some type of uptight Christian Baptist.
Well, I actually really like it because yes, there are things like, everyone's used to anime boobs and anime like nakedness.
No, these are not anime boobs, these are anime boobs.
Well, this is a little different to me because
they demand your respect.
They're not huge and overwhelming and like bouncing isolated of themselves independently. This is actually like, if there's a thing, which I know there is, it's like tasteful nudity, and they throw it in with like strategically covered things. And again,
nudity.
Nobody has nipples or any sort of
Barbie doll body.
Yeah, if you keep watching it towards the end, like no one has any private parts to cover anyway. I don't even know why they wear clothes at all.
It's funny you should say tasteful nudity. So Sekirei, not tasteful nudity. Queen's Blade, not tasteful nudity. But Kill, which is way more rambunctious than both of those anime series put together, that's tasteful nudity. I see how that works.
Well, yeah, because again, they cover all of the parts and not just saying like, oops, modesty. They actually have like, you can see like shots of things, but it's still covered. Then again, there's nothing really covered, like you said. They have Barbie doll bodies. Actually,
the one thing I will say about Kill, other than the awesome action scenes like we were just talking about, I like the fact it does girl power without being annoying.
Yeah, the two main characters are the coolest girls of any high school ever, aside from probably
ever. And I was like kind of being a typical guy, like, nah, like they're just girl power. Like I kind of gave it. After episode 3, I was like, screw it. Like I would be their bitches if I had to, because they're just that awesome. If
you can make it that far, I mean, I think one of the best fights of the entire show is actually in episode 3 when you have the two girls going at it. Just imagine they do like a shink and then their swords collide and the audience goes comes back in together and then gets exploded out. It's like a nuclear bomb of people around their awesome sword fighting.
And then Ryoko realizes her true transformation, because it's an anime, you have to have a true transformation somewhere, and when that happens, it picks up, and that's episode 3. That's like, well, how much in total? 24?
Yeah, it's goes for a whole series or a whole season, so it already starts out great. So you're hooked now. Now comes the convoluted yet totally understandable, easy to follow story that changes like every 6 episodes. Something different is happening. Every 6 episodes, they're just like they go through a whole. They really go through.
Apparently, they go through a whole lot of
what
things.
Most animes will do in multiple seasons, they do in one season. You have the girl on girl fight, the high school fighting sequences. Then you also have a tournament sequence that doesn't take Dragon Ball Z forever. Everybody has one episode per fight except for the pink-haired girl who has like an episode and a half. But I mean,
Nuna,
yeah,
my waifu.
Yeah, she gets a little bit extra, but it's understandable because they actually cut Uzu's fight like in half. So they kind of.
I'm mad my favorite character got bitched out. Minor spoiler, but anyway, Kill, it is awesome, it is fantastic. It is like, I know in hindsight, it kind of looks like, oh, nudity and anime and schoolgirls and yada 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 and girl power, but no,
much more than
it's a legit story.
Yeah,
and you'll be hooked. And there's the Manga Night has mastered a technique where he can tell an anime plot by looking at it. It's threw me off the bat right from the get-go.
Yeah, there are times of betrayal. There are times of shipping,
There's some
what you
crazy
guys call
MILFs.
them. It's crazy. But everything is just so well told. It really is like if Fooly Cooly lasted longer than 6 episodes and gave you a little bit more insight of what the heck was going on. They explain basically everything. Now everything is a little crazy. You get like aliens and crazy like powers.
Spoilers! We don't want to give too much away.
You'll figure it out. You'll know.
But I will say this, MILF supervillains. Make more of those. So anyway, that's how we thought about Kill la Kill. It's fantastic, it's awesome, it's spectacle, it's colorful, it's nudity, girl parts, boy parts, whatever you're into, whatever sexual orientation you're into. Check it out. Let us know what you thought about Kill la Kill. Also, hit us up on the Facebook and the Twitters.
Yes, and comment below, let us know, did you watch it? Have you not watched it yet? If you haven't watched it yet, what are you waiting for? I mean, it's on Crunchyroll. You can watch all of them together. Have you heard that they're possibly going to be putting this into English? I haven't. I'm just making that up, but it could happen.
That would scare me. But let us know what you feel about that in the comments down below. But signing off, this is the Manga Night.
And this is Little Ren.
And all hail MILF supervillains.